来，我刚切个决议。哎，柳生，你在干嘛？柳生。
Hey, there you are. Come on. I just saw two people grappling over there. Let's go take a good look.
应该差最后，应该就差最后一点了。Farewell， 看到没 ？Finale。哎，怎么还这么多啊！我操，我还快完了。他们还有5集。我靠，怎么还这么多？妈，他都不放一起，我他妈着累死！完仗 C 就还没看过，我没剧透的。乍看画挺好。这俩有必要他们分开卖吗？我操，这不一样吗？我操，只不过他们学一小段而已。我操，柳生你真行，这真是又什么又臭又长，这又臭又长，他妈才有今晚打完，不想拖的。啊！快点！阿乌的还在，气 value。 这个应该这里。Yuko couldn't have made all this up, could she? She never appreciated such simple joys. I still can't figure out how the two of you ended up together. You said that this was your fate. I wonder, are you her signature? No response, then we'll take it as a yes. Outside, the faint chatter of the Eastrian spirit reached your eyes. The Eastrian voice swayed gently. They must be following their traditions, collecting the wish checks, messages. Head tied to the branches, quite an undertaking. You imagine. Were you all in this city inside the giant manny tree? After farewell on the fourth day, are you returning to Istria? Where exactly? Even the scholars just can't seem to locate you. How about letting my shackles connect to you, then I could go visit you. Gradually, even the voices of the local fade away. The night deepens and July purple mist settles around you. She hasn't come, but the Wisteria tree keeps you company. Silently listening as you drift between sleeping and waking, murmuring in your half-dreams. I have to admit, I had a great time. It was a joyful fate. I could see people of this city enjoying themselves too. You come back next year. 居然还他妈 fall in love 是吧 If you promise not to harm anyone anymore, I think people would love to come visit you again. You are right, maybe you are not so different after all. Perhaps by next year I'll find my own. I'll find with my own. Wish you a good new year. The rich fragrance envelops you like a warm blanket, finally lulling you into a peaceful slumber.
A good new year.
哦，对，我他妈又忘开那个实时聊天，他无敌的，他都给你屏蔽了。In your last moments of consciousness, something soft brushes against your cheek, or perhaps the tip of your nose, or maybe even the corner of your lips. Like a kiss as light as flower petal.
The Outlander extends a hand, yearning to seize the hazy silhouette, craving words unspoken, longing for a final glimpse of her face. And so, the dream finally ends. In a daze, you catch sight of a familiar face, just as she appeared when you first met. However, it is not Ying Ying.
Chief, thank goodness you woke up too. Are you feeling any discomfort?
200千克油啊，你这。
Those at your bedside are your trusted companions. You have returned to your real world. You may now find ease.
I'll find everything through. I just didn't expect to return at this time. 第7 get straight up again.
Don't be silly. You're in perfect shape. You just got plenty of rest. Why don't you head to the command center? The FAC officers have been waiting for you for a while.
Indeed, they have been awaiting your arrival. The team stands ready, their spirits high as they present you with a thick stack of operation plans.
The arboreal mania entity continues to expand, with internal contamination reaching critical levels. It's on the verge of going berserk. However, we've successfully quarantined the contaminated zone and found our opening. We've pinpointed the contamination center's coordinates, and our frontline units are assembled and ready for deployment. We're only waiting for your orders now, Chief.
Contamination center. 这样说话你听得到吗？
Yes, we got duped, but we still managed to find a clue in that illusion. Those vines crawling over the streets. They spread just like mania in the real world. Turns out the wisteria trees are the very source of the contamination. We've also confirmed another major pollution hub at the coordinates where the rust sits. High-frequency spectrum of mania detected. Looks like a highly contaminated sinner is holed up there, and she's likely the root of all this pollution.
不，他怎么知道是she啊？他还没降影。The contamination source, are we going to animate? What about the hostages? Are those affected civilians?
Don't worry, Chief. Everyone has regained consciousness. Before you woke up, all the trapped victims had already been freed from the fate, and they are now recovering quickly, both physically and mentally. The civilians in the contaminated area have been fully evacuated. We can now act without restraint. We've heard back from Istia as well. Based on our encounters at the Fate, they verified the complete story behind the Fate and offered plenty of recommendations. We can now attempt to tackle that monster. Don't worry, Chief. Everyone has regained consciousness. Before you woke up, all the trapped victims had already been freed from the Fate, and they are now recovering quickly, both physically and mentally. The civilians in the contaminated area have been fully evacuated. We can now act without restraint.
An urgent letter from Istia is delivered into your hands.
In Istia, stories of New Year fates and millennium-old wisteria trees are quite common, though only a few were ever documented. With countless adaptations and revisions over time, it's difficult to trace the original legend. However, this wish-making ceremony you mentioned is quite interesting. In ancient traditions, shooting stars were commonly seen as omens of misfortune. The practice of wishing upon them came later, influenced by foreign cultures. This suggests that the fate you experienced is relatively recent, likely within the past 2 centuries. Based on details provided such as dietary customs, we can trace it to a certain frontier region. Combined with the economic impact of distant wars and the early blooming wisteria due to climate change, we can estimate this occurred during the chaotic times around the Nightfall. Following these clues, we investigated several ruins where no descendants remained, and examined fragmentary written records. Among them, we stumbled upon a local chronicle about an unnamed fate where, on its 3rd day, people witnessed a rare auspicious shooting star. The records of that fate end there, leaving us in the dark about what followed. However, by translating between the old and new calendars, we can determine that the fate's 3rd day fell on an unspecified date in the 1st year of the Nightfall. That celebrated shooting star, recorded as an auspicious omen. It was the perishing star.
死星哦，就黑环开始爆发那个。
And so it was. They say the millennium-old wisteria fate, revered for centuries, was ravaged overnight by the calamity the ominous star brought forth. How many dreams turned to dust? How many hopes lay entombed in its wake?
哦，所以他们都没了。他妈福洛洛，我操，这个场晕潮了，好吧。
However, perhaps this was destined. And so it was. They say the millennium-old wisteria fate, revered for centuries, was ravaged overnight by the calamity the ominous star brought forth. How many dreams turned to dust? How many hopes lay entombed in its wake?
Revered. 有人这么念的 ，revered。我还是那 revered。
When the storm comes, never a single nest survives unscathed. In a world ever so cruel, how can any paradise endure? These moments of joy are mere fortune's accidents, illusions in the void. Everything shall return to its fated end, and that is the ultimate truth I seek. Still, I must thank you all. Your contributions to the third volume have truly breathed new life into these pages. Those distant souls I could never quite reach now shine with such vibrant charm. Therefore, when devastation arrives, it shall be all the more heart-swaying. That is the ultimate beauty I seek. Through my tales, they shall transcend into eternity. And so, dear audience, the tale of the hazy fate draws its last stroke. As the mist disperses, the threads of destiny woven through centuries finally culminate, and you shall bear witness to its final chapter. Together, let us behold what fate unfolds.
Reincarnation, Infernal, Enchanted Ride. A massive wizard tree looms over the ranch, its desiccated black branches spreading chaotically in every direction. Waves of sick contamination relentlessly batter against the isolation belt, held back by the FAC forces and anti-mania devices surrounding the area.
The barrier is working. Deploy the drones and get all personnel behind the safety line. This mania tree is hunting for living targets. It's trying to use us as nutrients.
Just then a piercing alarm beard as containing one violently dashed out, slamming against the blue energy barrier.
No way. It's become way more hostile than before. What's going on?
Because all the trapped hostages have returned. I think this vegetarian needs fresh nutrients to maintain its message.
What? That'd be a disaster! We can't let it enter the city! We need to end this now! Chief, give us the order! We must eliminate the contamination source immediately!
MBCC forces are also in position, Chief. We await your orders. Chief? Chief?
Mania lashed out toward you, but instead of dodging instantly, you reach out your hand, and the white strikes your palm with crushing force. You grab tighten, desperately trying to clinch free. Squeezing your back, wade into that illusion, but an abyss of chaos blocked your palm. The regular of the shackles vanished into nothing, followed by a violent backlash as mania tears through your every nerve. After a brief struggle, an overwhelming force knocks you backward. Your body slams into an FAC soldier who catches you. It's clearly terrified by what just happened.
Chief, are you alright? What were you trying to...
Sorry, there was reckless. There was an experiment you decided to make went away. The rampaging mania craves for prey, driving these mischievous ones to expand and attack you completely through the contamination. Lies another view, one that surpasses mania insatiable hunger that fosters refusing all who try to enter. After expelling all its captured visitors, the entity once lateral trade has to is not complete. All combat units prepare to counterattack, suppress the target expansion. For everything you got, you cannot allow the convention to spread beyond the and concentrate your fight on breaching the contamination shell when you need to expose mania core effect. The Basina is really in there when dealing with them is very responsible.
It's no use! The shell's too tough! We can't break through!
The FAC forces precision long-range assault have reached a deadlock with the expanding mania hysteria. Although the contamination expansion has slowed, human efforts prove incapable of eradicating it entirely. Back and forth, the voice sway in an endless cycle, akin to a freezing creature desperately clutching at survival. The situation has regressed into yet another impasse.
Is it because it's rooted in the rust? The monster's growing even faster now. Don't tell me it's feeding on the nearby corruptors too?
It could also be that Dis City's standard equipment isn't fully compatible with Eastian mania. Not to mention this contamination has been festering for over a century.
他们现在在东周还是在哪？哦，他们现在在迪斯。Western.
It could also be that Dis City's standard equipment isn't fully compatible with Eastian mania. Not to mention this contamination has been festering for over a century.
溃烂 fester. As it continues to stretch skyward, its shadow engulfs more and more of the city district under the looming unknown threat. Civilians are forced to evacuate in growing numbers, and those who have been fighting it for so long are beginning to lose their faith.
HQ is rushing to recalibrate our equipment based on Istia's intel. It should be fully operational in about 4 hours. In the meantime, all we need to do is hold the line. We must ensure complete containment and prevent any contamination from seeping out. Once the weapons are in place, we can inflict maximum damage on the Mania entity. Now that it has no hostages, we won't need to hold back anymore.
I understand. But before then, we still have 4 hours to wait. There's still time for another operation plan. An unknown threat from Eastern is no trivial matter, even for this city with paradise, seeking to establish relations with Eastern. And the friction between the two sides at this part will be diplomatically detached. Give me more time on the bottle.
But that's far too dangerous! What if something happens to you?
I will find another way, a safe way, trust me. You also want me to trust this person. This can be left unresolved.
Chief, you only have 4 hours. Please, make sure you come back safely.
I understand, thank you, Emma. With only 4 hours remaining, you can neither approach the Eastern nor use the shackle to re-enter the illusion. But you still have one last option. Let's talk Yugu. I know you'll return from the Fate. That Fate wasn't yours to begin with. It should host Joe out of all the visitors, including you, who were seeking refuge there. The Eastern woman who had been lounging in repose finally shows a smile as she slowly opens her eyes.
I suppose you have already uncovered the truth about the Fate, rescued the hostages, and broken free from the illusion. With such feats accomplished, you should be ready to take decisive action. Why come looking for me, of all things? Do not tell me you have come for a story now. Tired of Ying-Ying's happy endings? Have you at last thought of seeking me out for something more thrilling?
I don't want stories, I want to choose. She rises, her hair loose and feet bare, and draws uncomfortably close. A cold, unsettling breeze brushes against your cheek as she fixes her gaze on your eyes.
The truth. Whether it is facts or truth you're after, has the Eastian scholar not given you that already? All encapsulated in such neat words?
Encapsulated. 杜若说是 encapsulate 简要概括
The truth. Whether it is facts or truth you're after, has the Eastian scholar not given you that already? All encapsulated in such neat words? Cruel, heartless, insignificant, and eventually forgotten by all. With your experience, I believe you can envision such a fate? I doubt it would bring you joy. After all, such narratives are seldom favored. Oh, except for me. I pity them, hold a fondness for them. I spice up those tales with passion and romance, only to draw in a few sensation-seeking listeners. But at least in doing so, they would be known by others. And those poor souls wouldn't die entirely in vain. Though I suppose my approach is not quite to your taste.
Even through her veil, you can see her smile growing increasingly unhinged.
It seems that you, like many others, favor stories where goodness prevails and all ends well, unable to stomach the cruel indifference of fate and its bitter partings. Perhaps you'd like me to embellish things? To paint you a blissful ending like that adorable flower spirit did? Just to offer solace to your conscience? It seems that you, like many others, favor stories where goodness prevails and all ends well, unable to stomach the cruel indifference of fate and its bitter partings. Perhaps you'd like me to embellish things? To paint you a blissful ending like that adorable flower spirit did? Just to offer solace to your conscience? I suppose I could do that. Just like I indulge those sensation-seeking patrons of mine, I can satisfy your desires as well.
You feel a compelling urge to refute her. You know that whether it's her child supposedly born out of compassion, or the audience she claims to humbly serve, the child holds no regard for either. To her, everyone, both within and beyond her narrative, is merely prey for a twisted entertainment. Now she lifts her veil, ready to speak, her gaze gleaming with delight as she prepares to tear you apart, like a butcher towering over their next sacrifice. But in the end, you decide to change the subject. There's no need. I'm not here to hear stories. I want to know about the people there, about what really happened to those who live and breathe through it all. I need your power. Yin may be the host of your fate, but it was you who brought her to this city before the main outbreak. You were the one sending us all into the fate. You captured both Yin and the fate within your book, didn't you? That's how you can make people experience it all again, reopening the path to the fate.
All right, I will stop making fun of you. I know you want to return to that street, to see that person again. Very well. I will help you. This is precisely the story I was hoping for. However, out of concern for your well-being, allow me to offer one word of caution. Remember, don't chase after impossible desires. Don't make the same mistake that she did.
But the look in her eyes tells a different story. She evidently anticipated you will make the same exact mistake. You will think through her again since long ago. The child removes her veil. Her rosy lips parting softly. 我操，这画得好那什么。The pages of the book flutter in her hands, characters floating free, coiling around you, drawing you into their depths. Hey, we're forgetting pills for New Year. What Austria? The old fool is the really talented calming people. We're forgetting pills. Those are just linkerized candies for children. What are you standing there for? Can't you see the fire around you? Run now. What feel when my fire-repelling pills have been ingested. Shouting from those feeble flames, the fire holds no sway over me, but I am protected. As for you with that injured leg, save your breath and stay still. After I go inside, I will share one of my pills with you, too. Your job is literally on fire, and you still have the nerve to say your pills work. You fail to grasp the significance. This is celestial omen. The heavens proclaim that my forthcoming year shall ablaze with fortune. Just that your future will be brilliant, bright. Oh, Fro, why did you have to meddle and try to save me? Now you got me almost wanting to believe you for once. When have I ever misled a soul? For a decade and more, I have stood as the most precise fortune teller on this year's street. Hanging there, young lad, let me help you get out of here. Burning wooden planks collapse with crash in front of you, blocking your path. Through the flames, you see an elderly man dressing as a dowliest priest, struggling with unsteady step as you suppose unconscious injuries. You rush over eager to help, but when you reach the spot, you find only shattered grown fragment lying in the ash of fortune telling soul. 不得不得，他妈念累了，念累了。
Hey, there you are.
哎，念累了。不是你，不是你。好惨啊！我操！别撕好吗？我操！花神。
She's not here. She went out to help. There are still people trapped outside. She went to save them. Corruptors? Mania? Have you lost your mind, young lady? This is the sacred fate of the Wisteria Fairy. Our divine tree has protected us for a millennium. Everyone here came to receive its blessings. Even if the legends aren't real, how dare you claim it means us harm? and telling us to leave. Well then, you tell me. After everything that's happened, where else can we possibly go? If our divine tree can't save us, who even will?
Oh, Wisteria Fairy above. Oh, Wisteria Fairy above.
Crush them all!
No! No! Save us! Please! Please!
这不挺好看吗？为什么他不用这套当例会？
Are you afraid? Do you resent this?
These were supposed to be the happiest days. Why did it turn out like this? Why did it have to be us?
I don't understand. I don't want this.
You
Also want
us to survive.
Yes.
Speak. Tell us your wish.
Oh, Wisteria Fairy above. I beg you. From this moment on, you are the Wisteria Fairy. Now go. Continue our fate.
还可以。比9雷强多了好吗？这个剧情，你9雷那个剧情他妈是人写的，你9雷那个剧情才能无聊完好吗？尤其他妈露丝姐说他妈说着你春日池。
If you knew all this, then why did you come back? Oh, so Yugu sent you in here. I almost forgot. You have quite a few caring ladies helping you out there. Silly. Becoming a character in her stories isn't something to celebrate. She always keeps tabs on her favors. You may get yourself into trouble without even knowing. Come now. Don't look so sad. The fate should be a place of joy. Since she's the one who sent you here, you should know this is just another story she wrote. She has a thing for tearjerkers, crafting tales of tragic love between the living and the dead, all to steal your tears. Don't let yourself fall for it. This isn't my true self. Just a projection. Don't worry about it. Are you trying to save me, sweetheart? Can't bear to let me go. Have I captured your heart? Or do you just pity me? You've always been so kind-hearted, unable to watch others suffer, always trying to help everyone you meet. But I'm not the only one here. Who do you want to save?
Who will you save?
Who will you save?
Scared, aren't you? This is exactly why I didn't want you to come back. I can't keep up my old charming self anymore. A single thought can make a saint or a demon. And me? I harbor quite a bit of resentment, you know. You enjoyed the fate, did you, sweetheart? With all the fun? Was there a moment when all your burdens slipped away? Was there a fleeting second when you wished such happiness could last forever? That's what we thought too, on the day the shooting star fell. No matter how tough life gets, people keep moving forward. They've faced the darkest times, always finding something to hope for. After trying so hard just to stay alive, why must they still be let down? I'm just a simple soul who loves happy endings. I hope those who made wishes here will come back next year with hearts full of joy. If heaven won't watch over them, then I will. Everyone has entrusted their wishes to me. As long as the fate continues, there's nothing I won't do. Nothing I haven't already done. Would you like to hear about another fate? The story is even more fascinating than Yugu's tales. No? Well, That's fine. You're too kind-hearted, risking your life to come back for even a wicked spirit like me, trying to save me. So, if I do a few more things in your homeland, you'll forgive me, right? After all, you feel so sorry for us. You just can't bring yourself to leave us behind.
Unable to bear the endless torment, the maiden succumbed to madness. To sustain everyone's obsession, she first offered her own tea, then began luring travelers to steal theirs. Again and again, year after year, she perpetuated this fate that existed only in her illusory dream. But the fate never truly revived as she wished. Every single time, on the third day, the ominous star of death would fall without fail, bringing devastation upon Bloomfade Street, leaving her as the sole survivor. Everyone else perished, all their wishes shattering the very moment they were made. It took her a long time to understand the reason. The maiden, consumed by dark powers, wandered the world in her madness, leaving chaos in her wake. Years passed until one day, she attacked a taleteller in search of ancient lore. From this taleteller, she heard a new story about her cherished fate. In that one, there was no divine wisteria standing guard over the people. Only an undying demonic tree. No warm-hearted locals, only bloodthirsty fiends. Gone was the memory of that jubilant fate where visitors from far and wide celebrated the new year together. All that remained was a notorious street of haunting ghosts. The past she desperately sought to revive was already dead and gone, and what killed it was her own obsession. Only this truth was painful enough to wake her from her delusion. The anguish weighed heavily upon her, filling her with remorse. But what worth was the repentance of a single soul? She could no longer control the malevolence she had stirred. This accursed festival would roam as it pleases beyond her sway. Come to think of it, the one who awakened her, the one destined to find her, wouldn't that be you, after all? I should be the one thanking you.
改写故事。
Such a tragic, Such a lovely tale. I simply cannot bear to let it end here.
You're too kind-hearted. No wonder you're always so tired. Don't overthink it, sweetheart. These are just stories, no matter which version you hear. Stories belong to the past, to other people. Truth or lies, reality or illusion. None of that matters anymore. It's all in the past. Once a story ends, we must keep moving forward. What matters is the here and now. There's Istia, standing strong through the calamities, myths freshly woven by scholars. The little lion dancer, journeying from Goldianville across the ocean, and the city, and people you can't bear to leave behind regardless of the burdens you shoulder. Don't let the sorrows of the past weigh you down. The path ahead will only grow rougher. You must learn to ease your load, so why not start by letting go of those stories that belong to the past, to others? The new year has come. I have my street to watch over, and you should go back to protect your city. Nope. Before you stands the Wisteria Flower Spirit, the bearer of millennium-old faith and the obsessions of countless souls wandering the world for centuries. I am every unfulfilled wish, the very source of all corruption. The decisive great hero of the city, there's no time for doubt when vanquishing evil spirits. The Wisteria did not fulfill my wish, but you, sweetheart, you can. Thank you for accompanying me to the fate, for helping me relive what I truly missed. It's been so long. Let it go back to the best days and show me a happy ending.
Birth, aging, sickness, and death are but norms of life. Not to mention the pains of facing what we despise, parting from what we cherish, and yearning for what we cannot have. If one fails to find beauty within cruelty and suffering, how are they to navigate this harsh world? Just like her. However, what must end shall end, just as every tale must reach its final chapter. That look in your eyes tells me you are prepared to take on the role of protagonist and bring this tragedy to its end in my stead, are you not? Welcome back, Chief. Have you attained your desire? Or perhaps, have you realized that what you seek lies beyond your grasp? Well then, that certainly calls for a proper discussion.
Equipment parameters calibrated. All combat personnel assembled. Operation plan confirmed. The operation consists of 3 phases: defensive containment, systematic weakening, and precise breakthrough. Our ultimate goal is to break through the Arboreal Mania's contamination shell and completely expose the source of contamination hidden inside. Commence the first wave of attack!
The Mania entity is still growing upward. Contamination source is moving up. Update target coordinates and maintain sustained fire. It's trying to evade, which means our attacks are working. Istia's strategy is proving effective. Maintain the pressure.
Are you sure you want to do this? The real challenge lies in what you must face ahead. Stay strong. My, what magnificent weapons are these? How brave these young ones are, standing up to such a colossal monster without a trace of fear, and with such vigor. The world has certainly come far in 100 years. Speaking of which, this is exactly where that big Jinx star crashed down. Huh. It seemed so terribly mighty back then, but look at it now. People are living their lives just fine, right under its nose. Hey, just imagine, if we held a fete here, think of all the crowds and gold it would bring in.
Kill them! Kill them!
I don't want to die. Don't want to die. Wisteria Fairy! Wisteria Fairy! Protect us!
I'm sorry for keeping you stuck in this nightmare for so long. But it'll all be over soon. The fate from that year will finally be over. Don't frown like that. Compared to the foes you faced before and those yet to come, I'm hardly a challenge. You'll win. It'd be nice if we could be remembered. Welcome to the final fate. What's past cannot be changed. Let time take care of that. Come to us to find solace, to bid farewell to the old and welcome the new. Don't dwell on sorrow for too long. You have a new year ahead of you. This is your era now, and it will be just fine under your watch. Darkness scatters and moonlight breaks through the clouds. The tale of the fate comes to a close at last. The valiant hero from afar vanquished the life-draining evil spirit and protected her streets. The tormented souls that wandered this world have finally found peace. One by one, they break free from the evil Wisteria's grasp. As their obsessions fade away with the shadows, they transform into bright, warm figures, ones that stir fond memories. After more than 100 years, they finally remember who they truly were, finding back their uncorrupted souls at long last.
Ying said she'd wait for us over there.
Let's go. We shouldn't keep the little one waiting too long.
Let's go.
That's right. Let go. Just let it go. Only by letting go of your obsession can you truly win at life.
No more troublemakers around? Then I'll go ask the Wisteria ladies to help me dress up.
My debt is paid at last! This noble soul is heading home! Home sweet home!
A bright future awaits. A bright future awaits!
Mommy! Mommy! Goodbye, twisted fiends. Farewell, endless nightmare. The past can never return, but now, more people will remember them. No longer a haunt of evil spirits. No longer a fiend's lair. But once again, a bustling, joyous fate of a new year. That's wonderful. Truly wonderful. Now, you too can finally find peace. Don't cry. This isn't the end of the world. And you're not alone. The hurdles that once seemed impossible will one day be behind you. What we couldn't do, someone else will figure it out. You did wonderfully, sweetheart. I knew you had it in you. Come. It's time to write the ending. Help me end it all.
Purification failed. Operation terminated. Switch to Plan B. Separate Chief. She can't be exposed to the contamination any longer.
Chief, wake up! You have to let go. She's gone.
You two are so very alike. Both yearning for those beyond your reach, chasing impossible dreams. Love and hatred, life and death, partings and reunions. You bear every weight, whether rightfully yours or not, and willingly sink into the abyss alongside them. What an exquisite tale. Precisely the type I've been craving. I am truly thankful for this entertainment.
That's... Well done, little Clapper! You finished exactly when you said you would. Perfect timing for the lantern release. I'll go first. Next year, I'm taking everyone back to Goldianville. Hey, don't jump the gun! We agreed to release the lanterns together a few hours after everyone woke up. There's a whole crowd waiting. I don't want to go that far. Why don't we just hold the fete here again next year? It'll be just as good. There's still time. No, it has to be now. Can I? Then I want to be like you.
这个挺好的，真的。
Ward off evil comes the new. O Wisteria Fairy above, bless us with divine fortune! Happy New Year!
New Year! New Year!
May all things be renewed. May all wishes come true. May all souls find joy. And may the new year surpass the last.
朝花夜祭，花园庙会4卷轴。
Are you satisfied with how the tale ends? Here I am, making a rare concession to craft a happy ending only for you, and yet not a single word of gratitude is uttered. How heartbreaking. Here I am, making a rare concession to craft a happy ending only for you, and yet not a single word of gratitude is uttered. How heartbreaking. Indeed. After wandering for so many years, I have at last found the most authentic and exquisite tale and the ideal protagonist for my narrative. Allow me to linger by your side and document the unfolding of your legend. Fate marches ever forward. Please pen your tale with abandon. Bestow upon me more delightful revelations. When the finale draws near, may you bring everything to its grandest crescendo, and then embrace your destined end in the most exquisite manner.
Have you decided on your wish? My sweet heart?
Reincarnation 还可以吧，比不老城强10倍，暴杀不老城好了。暴杀不老城。
Hey, there you are. Come on, come on. I just saw 2 people grappling over...
You always arrive at the set on time. Do you genuinely want to see what we're filming? Or what I'm doing?
Oh. 明天来不来？歇了就可以。你几点睡？睡晚的话可以再导盲一下，来看看万字。 好，我会回来。所以他那个滴滴他是没有死，但他在原声带是有死。
浮生夜话，见见女鬼、女妖精，被他们吸吸元气，听书入境。
他剧好长。
我要去看小鬼火赤月传说。光乍现逼退了红海，也刺破了永夜。这永夜与我无缓的余韵共同，当月相与。难得在你路过小红火的时候，他没有嚷嚷着武侠梦，孩子共同享一片月光，互相寄托思念。还有，这不就是幻月吗？瑟琳吗？这瑟琳的皮肤啊！哎呦，串老婆，认错老婆了，对不起啊，瑟琳，我还是很爱你的。最离奇的是，当月相与星象正是像瑟琳魂没有是，但我猜，好吧。
新年，
蛤蟆精终于盼来一位制金客，克服新颖的制金客。罗刹到了年前定制什么衣裳，我靠，这字体有点美滋滋的，立刻换上。都说老道长驾鹤西去，此后再无人沿街卜卦寿单。貔貅关了当铺，衣锦还乡。新年后花庙街收到珍珠罗，完什么龙宫我没看到。紫藤馆再度开张。无端卷入故事的小医师重返尘世。哎呀，这棵树不会真是莹莹吧？您再三送我回庙会，
迎接注定的奇迹。
终日置身事外的说书人不会懂的。哈哈。离开会客室，你回到自己的房间，看看 FAC 从废墟上带回来的新朋友。花还没开，香气一如初见。我勒个真甜呀！好了，故事结局了，把那一段补上，正好从他那个卷轴滚落开始补回去。
说，东周有一名画，曰青玉狐妖图。
这么夸张吗？我操！这人是不是做久了 reaction？ 有不夸张吗？我操！他们人民万岁在哪？他们越看越红是吧？
哭成这样啊！
他们过个年他妈人民万岁！
我愿万象更新，万事胜意，人世皆安好。新年胜旧年。
少吸点儿，别上头，包薄荷呀！哦，好漂亮！
想好你的愿望了吗？
丸子解心呢？
啊！
看第1天剧情的局长，
我一眼就看出你不是人！啊！大胆妖孽！我要你原形毕露！
看最后1天剧情的局长。
说书人逛庙会，紫藤之下是仙人还是妖精？流星过桃源乡，战乱之中是救世福星还是灭世灾星？人妖两殊途，神鬼难分明。正如说书人说的那样，人与妖除却皮囊，实有真心。100年前的一场庙会，1000年守候的紫藤花开，是梦境还是现实？亦或是在半梦半醒之间的一次艳遇？莹莹与紫藤花罗之间的瑰丽少女，宛如一颗璀璨却又易碎的明珠，摇曳身姿地倚靠在枝桠丛中，那一头如瀑长发随意铺在花溪之中，几缕碎发垂落在白皙的颈边，更添几分慵懒与妩媚。一双含情目，恰似春日里波光粼粼的湖水，荡漾着勾人的秋波，只需轻轻一眼，便能让人心神荡漾。小巧银白的层峦花朵轻柔地贴在她的肌肤上，巧妙地贴合着她的曲线，恰到好处展露了她白皙的香肩与精致的锁骨。小玉的欢喜小镇慢慢收养，起名莹莹，萦绕的萦，成为了这座小镇的一员。就这样，莹莹慢慢长大，她看到这座小镇中的种种，有街头处的守护者，依此人们而过。在这1年的岁上，人们照常逛着庙会，有摆摊的那颗刘青年19。人们口中呼喊着花神在上，在那枝桠间晃荡着双脚，笑盈盈地听着每个人都会问的问。香风里故事中，愿天下有情神在上，万事甚至被卷入幻境的，
好没意思。000，我好像文字好多。
须弥烟火出人，有红尘，须弥烟火出人家，小桥流水头衔饮茶，草木抽夕阳，缘心会，灯火繁星如雨下，万千回眸，心动一刹，看花不是花。
感觉不如一开始。
故事里方知江南寻常家，小桥流水浓妆甜茶，最难的现象。游侠剑翘首望菊花灯下，万千回眸不及刹那，一笑心生花。悄然撩拨一帘紫霞，四界开面纱，水墨偏坠入你眉眼如花。一念天上人，悠悠个颜色，月色人，几分心愿一梦。
未见开头。
秋我破秋我，笑语与同行，你脸颊指尖圈圈水有了春风，袅袅个子寒，茫茫尽天涯，相思即相见，清晰繁华。宛若梦沉醉，酒席窗台下，星月照半素夏花。
山海不可。
故事里方知江南寻常家，小桥流水浓妆甜茶，最难的现象。游侠剑翘首望菊花灯下，万千回眸不及刹那，一笑心生花。悄然撩拨一帘紫
哎，打到，爽！还能说话吗，蚊子？啊！那今年那首呢？金梅那首叫什么来着？128万，买大水，发大水！你别保带，我求你别，我求你别。这个。藏血，
我以性命为营，
我他妈没登录啊！嗯？何一位？我不登着。
我以性命为营，看破无争之罪，只惧风雪为天。要是入局，观恶与黑，烛影摇晃三更，知谁负百杯？痛说胸中快泪，亦难相思不平，债会碎。
词怎么那么？
吹莫吹，掌心一碰，掌心的灰。飞莫飞，一朝翩然雨歇的美。我来赴约，舍言似烟，似宿命铸剑，就长夜几度星，几度月，会人间证明虚成雪。我来走穴，是也非也，此众生假面，渡红尘唯有善，唯有剑。伴故人故心里百千劫，共真相大白如雪，千篇万篇。
古偶剧还行。
我以此身为剑，互射天地清辉，石榴并作花枝，红斑在肩，素雪当眉，尘烟即兴看破，知谁为解周围，长歌江湖是为今日飞，来日回，待春归。吹莫吹，掌心一碰，掌心
感觉去年好听。文命贵人。
生假面，渡红尘唯有善，唯有
进心脏，与你愈确定。
感觉没去年好听。这人好久没看的。这还玩酒吗？这怎么跑去玩中国地啊？剪了5天，累计40小时，哇！就我们4000播放，也太惨了。我看一下我那视频有多少播放？我视频都他妈有3.4万播放了。哎，他妈还得是你9得有流量，我操！我歇了，我们什么时候把这40副打了？虽然我他们主线还没打到那里。歇了，明天来。